Hello, everyone. Today we have Sudnya Mulye, the artistic director of Sudnya Dance Academy and the creator of Bharatanjali. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for this beautiful intro.
Today we're going to talk about Bharatanjali and, of course, Sudnya as a dancer and a mentor and a choreographer and a guru for all the dancers in her academy. Okay, are you ready
Yeah,
for a few
sure.
questions? Perfect. So, Bharatanjali is the fifth production for Sudnya Dance Academy.
Yes.
That is wonderful. Uh, so, how has this experience evolved throughout the years, and what is so special about this fifth production, which you named very beautifully as Bharatanjali?
Lovely question. Bharatanjali was the dream in a way because all my productions we have focused on a theme base, and this is important for me as for the first time we are presenting a production with the traditional format of Margam.
Mm-hmm.
Although I have still tweaked it because of the experience of the dancers that we have, and also with an intention of giving audience a different feel, as today's Bharatanatyam has evolved much in a different way
True.
than the traditional format that we probably, as a rather the way I learned or performed.
Mm-hmm.
So to make it engaging at the same time, yet keeping the roots intact, that's Bharatanjali.
Mm-hmm.
And also for the girls, it was important because it's been a long time since we did the previous one. We had a 2017, and the show was called as Married to Canada, so it was a completely different name. And then apart from that, we had never had a chance to create something new. So why not start with a traditional route, Margam, and then Margam is also a path.
Yes.
So we begin a new path.
That is lovely. In fact, I was talking to some of the dancers before. They are very, very happy to choreograph themselves.
Yes.
And few of them have said they want to take their choreographic journey forward. So that okay. So the next question for you would be, what has it been like working with all the seven dancers, and how have they grown through this whole process?
Good question. Well, I've known these dancers for some of them actually more than 10 years, and one of them is my daughter. So, yeah, I've known her.
Of course.
It's been a journey for
Mhm.
them, for me, and watching them coming all the way from the age of preschool age to now, some of them going to university. So how they have developed is something I still remember, and then every time when they dance, I still remember their first baby steps on stage, to how the process of understanding the technicalities, or eventually understanding the philosophy, and the questions changed, because initially it was even understanding right side and left side, to if I look to the right side, should I look this way, and if I look to the left, will it change? Like simple little details, but really focusing on those details. And then internally they have really grasped on the understanding, like every dance piece that they have learned, and a special dance piece that they themselves have thought through it, and their group discussions that I've been watching, and group chat behind me on their own. And that all makes a big difference, because although I do not know what they've been talking about, I see the difference in every practice.
Right.
Not only that, their discipline of making sure eating the right food, making sure watching each other. If they ever see someone talking about, even if they talk about, I would love to eat a burger, and that was like, I don't think we should be eating that. Like that kind of responsibility that they have taken. I think I've seen a big change from day one when it went into more intense rehearsals. Not only that, their education till end of June, some of them going through grade 12 program, and through their APs and all those university applications, working through it and still finding way, no matter what, their commitment of making sure that every week they saw me, they knew exactly where we stopped and where we are going to begin. So I think that's a big change that they have shown. I mean, earlier too, they were committed, but this time they had a different goal.
Right.
So that goal made them think differently, act differently, and help differently too. So that was a change.
It's really really important, and I was talking to some of the dancers, and they were talking about how this is going to help them in future in university in group projects.
Yes.
How, working as a team, they had to, learn about each other, accommodate with each other, learn about themselves.
Yes.
So I think that was a
Yep, they have 100% understood that Bharatanatyam is not just an art.
yes.
It is an art of life, and life is an art. So that understanding has really been well taken by the dancers.
That's lovely, and it is very evident talking to them.
Great.
Perfect. Now let's talk about you a little bit. How do you balance being the choreographer and also the organizer of Bharatanatyam?
Well, first of all, thanks to Sync Arts, because most of the admin work was taken care by Sync Arts. That makes a big difference. As for the artistic director and for the visionary of it, it makes a huge difference. I think I didn't have to work on coping with the timings of their emails and stuff, because it's a lot on a plate for an organizer to make sure that everything is done to the date, as well as making sure that I take care of, in a way, emotionally, mentally helping my dancers at the same time, and even families, right? Because I think even for the families of these dancers, it was a new experience, although they have been taking their daughters to dance performances, but this is an extended way of, supporting them.
Yeah.
But Sync Arts made it easy.
Thank you so much.
Certainly, I would recommend that for sure. It makes really easy for an artist to focus on what they want to create. And also, we now have Glen Art Productions. That has been really helpful too, because the creative work that they are creating for Bharatanjali takes away one more kind of element away from me. In a way, I don't have to be having late nights to imagine. I think that was the best way that I could actually relax. I could sometimes, as an artist, even whether a performer or a choreographer, I don't get to sleep. And I think with these kind of collaborations, these kind of understanding, it really, really helps.
That's lovely. Definitely, like, it takes a village to have a production on stage, and definitely it was lovely working with you, with SDA, with the dancers, and of course, like, everyone involved. So we're looking forward with bated breath on 7th of August.
I want to add something.
Yes, please.
A special element of Bharatanjali is what I want to add. So for all our productions have been choreographed by me, and of course the dancers have always given their inputs. But this time I made it very, very special, because I gave them a dance piece to choreograph themselves. And please do understand, none of these dancers have done their Arangetram. And I'm very proud to say that Arangetram is a lovely experience, but ultimately it all depends on how much knowledge you have gained from all these years of dancing and learning. And I think that matters the most than just performing because my teacher has taught me. So I said to them, I want you all to kind of choreograph a piece on your own. And that was a pressure on them, because it has to match to the level of what this whole event is. Yep. And people come and see that, what do you think? And I would love to hear some lovely feedback.
I have actually, like, I was talking to the dancers a little while back, and some of them really, really want to, take up choreographing in future, which is lovely. In fact, some of them are thinking about, like, approaching Bharatanatyam in a different mindset, because again, as you said, you learn what a teacher or guru is teaching is different from what when you ideate, and you are the originator of that piece. So very, very excited, not only just for Bharatanjali, but thank you for inspiring all these emerging dancers, all the dancers with such a lot of potential to actually take up dance in future, because Bharatanatyam needs it in future. Bharatanatyam needs it. So thank you so much, Sudnya, for coming today and talking a little bit about Bharatanjali, and we are all looking forward for the show on 7th.
Yes, thank you. It's by invitation, so hope to see you all, whoever has been there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.